Welcome back, guys, to Mission 14th Reactor. Now, Tom, this is going to be a match where we're just going to be climbing a hill, and we're going to take that little thing that I just told you before we actually started recording, that little picture of a reactor. We're going to be pulling it up with an elephant. I'm not sure if you've seen an elephant, other than our multiplayer matches that we've never actually showed anyone. I think it was just our scrimmage matches. We didn't play online multiplayer. But we're going to go ahead and make an elephant, attach that to the reactor, and pull it all the way up to the hill, and then that will initiate Mission 5. No, Mission 5. Mission 15. The last mission.
I thought you were talking about real elephants.
Mission.
That was a furious throat clearing. Okay, she almost looks Asian.
I thought she was Asian. I feel like she could be.
She totally
maybe
could be.
Of something else. But oh, the depressingness doesn't start now. I was talking to you about this before we actually started recording that. This ending was very depressing, and it could very well be the most depressing ending of all the Halo games. At least in my opinion,
Reach,
the top,
even over
one of the
Reach.
top. Reach, well, with Reach, I already knew everyone was going to die, so I guess the depression was like a little less, but it was still very depressing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Reach might be the very number one, the top one. A very depressing one. But this
Hey, look at it like
is a
this.
close second then.
If it makes you feel anything, then the game creators did a pretty good job.
They did. The story was good. The cutscenes were amazing. Incredible. Alright. So, we're just gonna have to deal with a bunch of air units. They're gonna be, I guess, the problem here. Ground units, not so much. The hunters are gonna be annoying. But what I like to do is make tanks and wolverines. But to make this go a lot quicker, and I don't mean a lot quicker as in like the last one we did. Not the last one, but the very first one, I think, that we started off with tonight. I think that was Mission 11.
I think that was the Flood one when we were on that in space or something with that force field moving around.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we can get away with just making warthogs. So let's go ahead and make some warthogs. I'll go ahead and get the upgrades. I've never tried it with just warthogs, but I'm pretty sure we can get away with just making warthogs. Just to make it go by quicker, because this could easily turn into like a 30-minute match if you were trying to actually collect all the bases, because there's, I think, a total of 3 bases.
What should I be building so you don't have to cancel everything I'm doing?
Yeah, I do that because
I know you do it a lot. You're a building troll. Okay, what would you like me to make?
It's not because it's like I'm trying to troll you or trying to be mean or do whatever. It's seriously because it's not very, I guess, cost efficient. It's not beneficial to us. And like a reactor, we don't need a reactor, and I guess we need supply pads. But I'm just trying to save up money so I can get the upgrades for it. So look at the base right now. Look at the base right now. Say we only had like 500 resources. See, I used up all my buildings, and I didn't have enough resources to upgrade that little one pad right there. So I want to kind of cancel these out, so then I could get the upgrade for that, and then we'll slowly start building up our armies like this. So,
fine, Mr. Pro.
I guess right now you can go ahead and make warthogs.
Okay.
Spam warthogs, because I've never actually completed this mission spamming warthogs. I'm pretty sure we can get away with it, like I said before, but here's hoping.
I'm scared. I don't want to die.
I'll hold your hand. You got the reactor upgrade. Well, that's nice. Actually, I can go ahead and
make an air pad.
No, we don't need any air
Fine.
pads.
Fuck you. Everything I say, you go against it. I'm done. You know what? I'm moving my cursor across the screen. I'm gonna make little fucking. You know what? Follow my beacons, bitch. Follow my beacons that aren't going off on the radar. I'm clicking the goddamn.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you put your flag up there?
Enjoy it.
Any unit you make is gonna go towards that flag. You see that mini map? To get rid of that, double click on with the left stick quickly like this.
Okay, good.
Make an alert. Yeah.
I did it. We did it, Brian.
Episode 15, The Rage. I'm
right? Batman.
Okay, here we go.
Are.
Yeah, I really don't care about Batman Origins. It's actually funny you bring up Batman. I don't care. Batman Arkham Asylum was an awesome game, and Arkham City was even better. But I don't know, I just feel like unless you followed the comics and the movies really closely, I just can't see.
That's
really.
a game, right? Because I still have.
Like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I never saw the sequel to The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises. I don't think I've ever seen it. I should be ashamed of myself because that was a really good movie I
Did you
heard.
really not?
Yeah, I never saw it. Now that I think about it, now that the Batman's on the mind, I never got to see it. And I'm pretty sure it's at Redbox too. I don't know. I didn't
It's
follow
a
the
movie we should
comics, and I
definitely
just didn't.
watch. We should definitely watch.
I mean, we got to try to find it online. I'd like to watch. Do you not want these turrets up because you keep fucking canceling them?
I need the resources. We don't
I
really need the turrets because they're not going to attack our base at
Oh,
all.
I thought you said we're gonna have some air coming after us, so I figured I'd make some
No.
anti-air. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, air coming after us while we're going up the hill, not
Oh,
necessarily at our
okay.
base. That's
Well,
why.
you'd be more specific, Mister. Cancel
I
everything I do.
wasn't. I
Okay,
wasn't
so
specific.
warthogs, warthogs, warthogs. That's all I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah, start
Warthogs.
getting the upgrades for the warthogs as well while you're
Okay.
making them.
Okie doke. I'll do that when we get 500, or you can troll me and just use them all up. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I've
The
ever
thing is,
seen that
I
movie.
noticed that I can cancel anything out. I can cancel buildings out, but I can't cancel upgrades that you get. Or, like, when you start getting upgrades, I can see them, but I can't cancel them. And when you start making units, I can't cancel out the units. I can only just see them.
That's
Or,
interesting.
rather, I can't even see them. So, yeah, with, like, units, I really can't mess with you there. Not that I was trying to ever, but I just
You're
can't
just trying to be
do
efficient, and
anything.
I never know when you're doing it until I go to click progress and I realize it doesn't happen anymore. It's just gone. And I'm like, oh, my progress clearly didn't finish because it's at 0, and it's almost as if it never happened. And then I return to my original idea, and I'm like, oh, the bastard unclicked it. You son of a bitch.
Uh,
But yeah,
yeah, you go ahead. Move back
but yeah,
those
back to Batman. Yeah, I didn't really care much about Arkham Asylum when I got it, and I eventually went back. And once I finally got into it, I literally did everything. I did every Joker riddle. I pretty much 100% of the game, and I had this same kind of syndrome when Batman Arkham City came out. I got the game really cheap for $15 or $20. I think it was like $20 at Blockbuster. So I got it really cheap shortly after release too, and I just didn't give a shit about it. I tried to get into it, I tried to play it, and I realized it was pretty much the exact same game as Arkham Asylum, and I just didn't care to play any more of it. I just didn't like the combat. It just annoyed the shit out of me. Like, granted, I was playing on hard, but I'm fucking Batman. I should be able to withstand some bullets. I know they designed the game so you need to upgrade your shit so you can withstand more take more damage, pretty much. But if I'm having to clear a room of people with machine guns and I can't pick up their machine gun and shoot them, that just pisses me off. Like, I know he's Batman. He's not supposed. You're not going to see Batman walking around with a rocket launcher. But if I'm some guy in a suit and cape with like a bat claw and everyone has machine guns, it's just unfair. And in a lot of the situations in the game, it was designed so you had to clear them out in a certain order if you expected to proceed. And I just had no patience for that shit. If I want to play a good stealth game, I'll go to Splinter Cell or something. Like, I just did not want to deal with stealth. So I kind of put that game down. And now Arkham Origins is coming out. And I just
Yeah,
don't care.
speaking of Batman, do you remember that night where you were switching back and forth between him? Did you finish Hitman?
Yeah, I did actually get myself to finish
Alright.
it. I finished it and I sold it to
You didn't
pre-order the
finish that other
Xbox.
Batman game that I don't remember what it was called. What was it called?
Arkham
The one that
City?
you fell, yeah, the one that you fell asleep between boomerang throws because you were so tired.
Yeah.
You would throw a boomerang. It would take a couple seconds to come back, and then you would just feel like you're about to pass out. That's how tired you were that night.
Yeah, I was really tired that night. The game also just in general kind of put me to sleep. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It's a great game. There's very few licensed games, especially superhero games, that are good. And this one's beyond good. It's amazing. I just don't care. It's just one of those games I can't get into. Like Saints Row 4, that was really cool. I think when I rent games, I tend to force myself to play them because I'm like, oh shit, I'm being charged by the day. I kind of want to just knock it out and finish it and see the whole game. And I don't have to pay that much because I'm a cheapo. But
I think I'm
don't
gonna
know.
keep Saints Row for another day or two just to kind of finish the
Give
side
yourself, I'd say, 2
missions.
days. Tonight and tomorrow. And bring
Yeah.
it back either tomorrow night or the next day because based on how much I played it today, I gotta be honest, it's longer than you might think. Should I not be attacking this? Because I'm getting raped.
Nah, we don't really need to attack it. That's like for, I think, an achievement. No, actually, the achievement is not claiming these bases, but you could definitely destroy those if you want like points or anything. But points don't
No,
really matter in
achievement.
campaign.
Achievement matters.
No,
Achievement pulls over.
the achievement for the specific achievement, the specific 5 gamer score for this mission is don't claim second base. In other words, I guess you can destroy a second base, but you can't take another second base.
Okay.
So-
Well, I want the achievement because it's going to
so we'll
carry
just
over to the
stay.
Xbox One. I want my gamer score to carry over.
Screw your gamer score and my gamer score starting
I know
off.
your gamer score is pretty much reset. That sucks.
It was reset. I got onto Halo 3. I got onto Halo 3, not the original Halo 3, but the ODST Halo 3 that only lets you play the multiplayer. And the only achievements I can get, but I can go back now and get it gold because right now I was playing as a silver member.
Nashville,
Right now I'm a
Tennessee.
gold
What the
member.
fuck?
Right now I'm a gold member, but I just got the achievements for the Forge ones where it's just find the skulls.
Yeah, your brother has a
ahead.
friend that just signed on. It said his name is Nashville, Tennessee, and it bleeped.
You forgot to go busy.
I was like, what the hell?
I
Nashville,
forgot to go
Tennessee
busy
is
too.
online.
In the last mission, mission 13, I got a message saying, "Can I play Halo Wars co-op with?"
I'm not very
you?" It's like,
popular. I don't
yeah.
get too many messages. I just don't play with random people that I don't know, and it's nothing against them. Because truthfully, you were random to me when I first met you, and it's not like
hurts
I'm
my
trying to.
feelings.
I'm not
About to
really
cry.
trying to be rude. It's just, I don't know. Like I like to, I guess, get to know somebody from the third person. Like, let's say I
Do you
didn't know
think you
you.
can do that? I don't think I can do that anymore.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like that window is gone, where I could just sit down and say, "Hey, what's up? Like, you want to be friends? We want to be close friends. You want to be really
Well,
good
I
friends over
had the
Xbox
most
Live?" I don't.
recent time I had to do that was at work, and I was kind of forced to because I have to work in the
No,
same
but like
office.
I'm saying specifically with Xbox Live, I don't think I can do that anymore.
I don't like talking to people
I don't
online
have the
anymore
time.
than in
Yeah,
person.
I just don't have. I don't have the time, I guess, to invest into like get to know somebody over Xbox Live or do something like.
Any
I mean, I'll be
friendship is
friendly with
effort.
them, you know. Yeah,
I
but I don't
mean,
like. What made you put any effort? I don't think there was really any effort. It's
well,
like we said before, like Xbox, I guess friendship is kind of easy. You just get on, like, hey, what's up? We'll talk, blah blah blah. I think what really allowed us to play together is just because we were good. We knew we were good at the game, and we knew when we were screwed out of, like a multiplayer match or
like
anything.
what I
Like,
said,
we
from
also
the
had
third
similar
person.
games.
From the third, like if I'm in a party and let's say I didn't know you and like my friend Vinny was there, I've known him since childhood, so I really didn't. Obviously, you have to at one point meet the person, obviously, to have them become your friend. But I knew Vinny since I was a little kid, so since like elementary school, and now I'm like turning 23, so I'm pretty old, and I knew the kid my whole life pretty much. So if he was in a party and you were there, I would be really quiet pretty much. I would say things here or there, and then and then you
That's how every party goes. Whenever you don't have another random person that's in it.
yeah, you
They're
just kind of
friends with your
listen,
friend.
feel them out, and then you become friends with them. I'm not the kind of person to just send somebody a chat invite and be like, "Hey, what's up?" I just don't. I mean, it just makes me really uncomfortable. It's almost like a phone interview. I just don't like it because I don't know what to expect. I just don't. It's just too much effort. It's just easier to just play by yourself.
So Vinny was our buffer for a good while.
Yeah.
What I don't even feel like it was a very long time. Now I remember why we kind of became friends and close, or started to become friends and close. It was because Vinny was getting back, or not getting back together, but was starting to talk with one of his ex-girlfriends,
Oh
and we
yeah.
were like, "Oh, this is gonna be so exciting!" Blah blah blah. And then me and you were just like, kind of talking about it, giving, I guess, Vinny some advice. Oh, maybe you should do this. Maybe you shouldn't do this. Blah 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 blah. And that's how we started to talk. Like, all right, let's get on Halo Reach and let's play. Blah, blah, blah. Man, that was so long ago. 2011. We're in 2013.
Gotta love relationship advice. It's my favorite kind to give.
2014. So long ago. So long ago.
Yeah, seriously, that was a while ago. Everything kind of runs into each other. Never really. It's hard to differentiate one day from the other. Especially, I was in college through most of those conversations, and now I'm not even in college anymore. Now I'm into work mode. Yay, work!
Seriously.
Luckily, work is not half as bad, or at least my job isn't half as bad as I thought it was going to be. Obviously, sure, it's my entry-level position, so I'm not making anywhere near as much money as I possibly could. But the fact of the matter is, it's way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought work was going to suck some balls. The worst part about it, really, is just getting up at 7 in the morning. I mean, that sucks. I mean, I'm a night person. I hate mornings. Mornings suck. Achievement unlocked. Didn't get to second base. So all you have to do is bum rush the point alive?
Pretty much. Yeah. You don't have to destroy the bases.
Well, I got an
Achievements.
yeah, I
didn't
got
get
the achievement.
But still.
I got the achievement.
I think I went back and played this match. This
Well,
game. To get
I'm
an
glad
achievement.
you know what you're doing, because I would totally be taking 2 or 3 times as long on these videos, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Gold.
That took half as much time as the last video. Okay, 700 points. That was
place.
whatever. I'll wipe your ass with
Mwah.
my gold medal from the last couple of missions. You know what? You lose. You freaking lose.
Guys, that was mission 14 to Reactor, Fel Guam, aka Felix Guam.
We are going to do something special for our next video, guys. We're not going to tell you what it is. It's our finale video. We are probably going to get like 1 million Playboy Playmates in the background. I'm just kidding. We're not going to do anything different. But it'll be our finale. Exactly. We are going to be butt naked with the mics up our asshole. I'm just kidding. Again, but it's our finale of our Halo Wars first co-op Let's Play that we're finally going to finish, and I can't wait, so I'm excited.
Thanks for watching, guys. Up our assholes, really, Tom?